Hey y'all, I just saw something that is really a goddamn trip. And people are stupid to freaking think that there is anything normal about dogs vandalizing and tearing up a car, an actual car. I shared the news link to my community wall. You guys can go check that out. Something is going on in Georgia. Something is not quite right with that. Something is not quite right. I'm gonna tell you something. I have been on this earth for long enough, and I know dogs and I know animals. Okay, people, like, when you look at the news article, instantly you can see that people are like, it's almost like they're not seeing how weird and strange that is. That is weird and strange for what do they make cars out of? I guess a car would have to be made out of what? Aluminum, steel. I don't know what cars are made out of, but something is not right with dogs being able to rip up a car like that. Something is going on over there in Atlanta. Something is wrong over in Atlanta. No way in hell that dogs would be able to do that. Hold on, real quick. I'll be right back. Either they got mutant or mutated dogs, like there's some kind of mutant dog, or or there's some kind of rabies zombie virus going on, right? A dog being able to maul a person, that's pretty normal because the person is made out of flesh, right? A person is made out of flesh. A car, no. Something is not right. Something is not right. I feel like there's got to be some kind of mutated virus or something going on over in Atlanta. Something ain't right with this shit. Something is not right. I shared the link to the community wall. And I said before I left Georgia that it was something real wicked and just wrong happening down there. Literally, because I used to live in Atlanta, I get a lot of Atlanta news on my phone. I get a lot of articles in my homepage still of YouTube. Something is wrong. Something's wrong. Mm-mm. And you know what? I bet you something is going to go down by this summer to where they are going to end up having to quarantine Atlanta. Something's going on there. Dogs should not be able to do that. Like, maul a human, maul another animal, a car. So that means that, okay, now I have heard of dogs being able to eat through a door, right? I have heard of dogs being able to do that. That's because the door would have to be fucking made of wood. I have heard of dogs doing that. A car is a whole different story. I don't make cars. I don't build cars. I know for a fact that an animal to a a fucking car. For some reason, the past like 3 years that I was living there, for some reason, I just wanted to stay in the house. I didn't want to go out too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't. It was just like something weird going on. Something is terribly wrong there. If you look at that link on my community wall, something is wrong. There's no fucking way. And I'm not talking about just caused a little bit of damage to this car. They were eating through the wires. They were eating through the exterior of the car. Something is going on to the point where you know what I'm about to do? I'm getting ready to specifically protect me and my loved ones from whatever is going on or going around in the state of Georgia, Atlanta area. As soon as I go back in, something ain't right with that. Something is not right. It's not. And I even know, I believe that it's going to start with the animals. And then, well, it's already started with the people. Because I done seen a lot of people act real crazy. Like something is wrong with them. And I do believe that it's a virus, but all viruses and stuff, all of them are spiritual. Duh. All viruses are spiritual. That's connected to spirit. And typically it's going to be connected to either it's going to be connected to bad spirits and good spirits. For example, when you get a flu or a cold or something, the bad spirits is messing with you and the good spirits heals you. Okay, it makes you feel better. Something is going on. And you know what? It's been people dying and getting murdered left and right in Atlanta and the Georgia area. Something is not right there. And you know the Centers for Disease Control is over in Atlanta. The CDC. I'm so glad I got out of Georgia. They got a lot of different big companies that are headquartered over in Georgia too, over in Atlanta. I remember the day we left, we was downtown and it was right before the sunset and I could see all of those big, beautiful, tall buildings of these companies, Google, Amazon. I mean, it's a big city. It's a big city. I prefer living in Kansas City, Missouri, personally. Something ain't right there. Something is not right in Atlanta. I wanted to just say that real quick. That's all. Bye bye.